Hello and welcome back to Tech and Tesla Sweden. Today we're going to focus on the good things of this car. I have been annoying you guys with some bad things with this car, but I want to be clear with that. I really love this car and I have a hard time finding bad things with it. So that's why the things I brought up is small. Some of them may not be perfect, but that's at least what I could find and what I think is annoying. But there's a lot more good things to tell about this car. So let's start. But first, I just want to remind you and thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 followers. That will really help me to evolve and create more content for you guys. So please subscribe to my channel before going further. Back to the looks. The looks is a very subjective thing, but I think this is the second best looking Tesla available in the market. The best one is the Model S in my eyes. This is the second one, the Model Y performance version. But I think it looks best with this rims and this package, the performance one. The standard range one is a bit too high, the rims are a bit too small, and you don't get this perfect like combination and balance in the looks. I mean, they have really worked on the coupe design and the sloping back line to like create a lot of interior space, but keeping the car pretty small at the same time. And that's a hard equation because a lot of electric cars looks a bit strange when you look at them from the side profile. This one looks good. I really like it. And the small little wing at the end and the rims, all the black accents, the handles, the black door trims. It really, and the black roof of course, it really lifts the car and it looks a bit more sporty with those accents. And you also have these red calipers. Let me show them. They also add a lot to the flavor. I mean, they look good. I like the red calipers. And when looking inside the car, there's a lot of space. I mean, the cargo space and the back seat is great. This is something I also like. You can actually change the angle of the back seat, the backrest. So that's you can balance it between having a little bit more cargo space or more comfort for the back seat passengers. And the legroom, it's pretty awesome. And the last thing here is the panoramic roof that actually creates a lot of space in the car, and it actually gives you a good feeling of freedom and like vision when riding this car. And when it comes to the front minimalistic interior, I really like minimalistic Scandinavian interiors. If you don't like it, this car is probably not for you. But I mean, the space it gives you, the user friendliness, I think it's good. So this is one of my best points, the interior design. The chosen materials, the soft touch materials. There's almost no hard plastics in this car. For me, it's very good built, and they have like prioritized the right things in this car. One great thing with Tesla is the blend between hardware and software. The car is always evolving without changing in hardware. So they actually put in capable hardware and they make sure that they can control that hardware with their own software and then slowly introduce new functionality. So they are really living after the MVP approach or lean approach. So they set the cars to production and with the minimal amount of functionality just to bring the product to the market, and then they slowly add functionality. And I mean, sometimes that's bad because you always don't get what you need or want, but eventually the car gets better. So if you own the car for like 3 years, I would say that the car is better after 3 years than what it was when you actually bought it, because you will have a lot of more functionality, you can use it for more things. So one example of that is when hardware and software actually really blends and work together in a symbiosis, is the auto-folding mirrors or unfolding mirrors. So now I unfolded the mirrors. So for instance, when you enter a car wash, you fold them most often, and then you always want to unfold them, of course. But here you don't need to do that. The car actually, of course you can do it manually, but the car actually unfolds automatically. So when you pass a certain speed, in this case 50 kilometers an hour, they will unfold. So now they're folded, and I will just in a couple of seconds pass 50 and they will unfold. Hope this works. Yeah, there you have it. So they unfolded immediately. Another good example of the blend between hardware and software is of course the use of cameras. So for instance, when I use the turn signal, I get the mirror here, and I can actually change that position. It's not a big thing, but it makes life a little bit easier. I have been owning Teslas for 5 years now. The first one I had was a Model S 75D for 3 years, and after that I got the Model 3 Performance for 2 years, and now this one, the Model Y Performance, and the evolution has been constant. Tesla has been introducing functions all the time. Almost every month they introduce new functionality for your car, even if it's old. For instance, since I got this car, I've got like this traffic light chime functionality, the online profiles, this side mirror view movement, so a lot of things. And I mean, it's more than that. That's what I like, that pops up to the top of mind for the moment. So in a couple of months, this car has been evolving, and it's better now than when I bought it. And this is not, I mean, Model Y software or Model 3 software is not new. It has been on the market for a while, but they are still introducing functionality all the time. It's a constant evolution, and that's what I love as a customer, because myself, I'm a software developer and system architect, so this is what I like to and want to see in good software and in good products. A constant evolution, even after you bought the product. Another thing that impresses me with this Model Y Performance is the ride quality. The suspension, it's firm and sporty, but it's still comfortable. It's not too harsh, not too hard, not too bumpy, but you still get the support you need when pushing it a little bit more. I mean, it's way over what I had hoped for, and I know that the current long-range version, at least the one that's from China, is a bit more harsh and a bit more bumpy, and this one is more sophisticated, and that's most likely to the newly introduced suspension setup in Giga Berlin, and it's a big difference. So when comparing it to other sport cars, I'm not saying that this is a sport car, but it's just below a sports car. You have the performance of a sport car in some ways, but not in all ways. But if you compare it to sport cars, it's still comfortable. It's not like a Mercedes EQS, of course not, or S-Class, but because it's still steel springs, etc. It's no air suspension. But it's still good. I mean, you're running on these 21-inch wheels. They are big. It's low-profile tires. So, despite that, it's good. And the sound insulation has also been improved. It's a lot better insulated, and you have this double glaze both in the front and in the back, and that makes the road noise from other cars be lower than before. And I have also noticed that there is some extra insulation indoors and in some pockets for etc. and in the boot, so it is better insulated than the other cars or the older ones. So that's above my expectations. It's silent, it's comfortable, and it's at the same time almost a performance car. I mean, it has like 500 wheel horsepower. That's impressive. The power in this car, I mean, it has like 500 horsepower and something around 650 newton meters of torque, or it's even 500 wheel horsepower. So it's a quick car, and it's four-wheel drive. And the immediate response that you have when you drive this car is amazing. So you have a family car that's roomy, have a lot of interior space, you have a good boot capacity, but it also is not a real sports car, but the acceleration and the handling is really good. And the acceleration, you always want to test acceleration because the feeling is amazing. I mean, yeah, it's hard to get the feeling over the camera, but you can at least see the acceleration when looking at the speedometer. We'll do a faster one from standstill, further away, hopefully. So now it's a wolf in sheep's clothes, I should say. Because when you drive it normally, it doesn't feel as sporty, and it doesn't feel, you don't get a hint of the actual power in this car. So when you really want to use it and you press the acceleration pedal, it just explodes. And that's amazing. It's a great feeling. So from like 40, 100. That's quick. So, the conclusion, this car is great. I mean, it's a perfect family car. You have the size, the interior space, you have the great boot capacity, both in the front and in the back trunk. You have the performance. You even have the performance. I mean, with this 500 horsepower, it's a pleasure to drive. But at the same time, it's fairly silent and comfortable. You can travel long trips with it, and it's a great long trip car with your family. You have a long range. It's an effective vehicle. So I can really recommend this car. If you want an electric family car, this is a good choice. But you also need to like performance, otherwise you can get like a long range. And by the way, the long range version, I've heard, are starting to be delivered from Giga Berlin now. So you'll probably get all of the updates that this one has, that the Chinese one doesn't have. So maybe it's time to order a long range one if you want the German built one. Okay, that's all for today. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Speak to you soon.